to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
What's going on, everyone? It's the Coach Ed Gladney, here with another watch along special edition for me. Going to be checking out the New York Liberty hosting the defending champion, two-time defending champion, Las Vegas Aces. This is going to be a big matchup. This is going to be the third and final matchup of the season for these two teams. New York already has won the first two games, so this is just going to be the, in a sense, the rubber match. Not a rubber match, but the final episode. And Las Vegas is really trying to fight for positioning within the playoffs, and New York is trying to further expand their positioning within the playoff positioning. So I'm going to go ahead and step into that, go ahead and break all that down, give you my insight before the game starts within the next maybe 13 minutes or so. But before I do that, thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and also the Hardcore Sports Network. You two have been phenomenal, supporting me in all my ventures. So thank you to everyone who supports me, all my sponsors, and all you, the fans. Thank you, everyone, for always being here and rocking with me. Now, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the like button on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, as well as the Hardcore Sports Network when it's up and running. Also, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification so you know when there's new content always posted. And everyone, share on all your social media platforms. This helps it get into the algorithm and grow. And this way, we'll always be able to continue to give you some great content. So again, thank you again to everyone for being here. So let's get right into a little pregame coverage in terms of what's going on right now. And let's see. Looking to bring up the WNBA standings. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Move this right here. And we're going to go ahead and bring up the WNBA standings. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so if we take a look at the WNBA standings right now, New York is in first position. They have a 3-game lead over Minnesota. Las Vegas is 2 games behind Connecticut for the 3rd spot. They're in the 4th spot. So that's why this game it's important to both teams. New York, because, you don't want to let Minnesota close down, and they have a big game against them later on this month to close out the regular season. And then Las Vegas, like I said, they're trying to get into the 3rd spot, get closer to Connecticut, maybe even possibly get closer to Minnesota. So that's what I have right now in terms of the WNBA standing. So it's very tight, especially with the playoffs. Every team is secure of any positioning. You even have on the back end, you have Chicago and Atlantis and Washington Mystics still fighting for that last playoff spot. Dallas is a little bit off. With roughly about 6 games left in the regular season. They're 2 games out, but they're not eliminated. So they still can fight their way into the playoff spot. They even have 2 games against the New York Liberty to get into that spot there. So, it's going to be a good fight down the wire. So, and right now, let's take a look at some of the stat leaders in terms of the WNBA. So where does everyone position themselves, in stats, in terms of statistics? You have some key players here. So in the top 5, just alone in scoring, you have Aja Wilson for Las Vegas and Breanna Stewart at number 5. So they're pretty tight there. So let's take a full picture of the top 10 of these statistic leaders. And right there, You have, like I said, Sabrina Ionescu is coming in at number 7. And then you have Kelsey Plum coming in at number 10 in terms of statistics overall for the league. So it's going to be some good fireworks here in this game. I'm really expecting it. In terms of the rebounds, assists overall, I mean, you have some good players here in this game right now. Sabrina is coming in at number 5 in terms of assists. Jackie Yummy comes in at number 7. Courtney Vandersloot is at 9, and Chelsea Gray is at 10. So, that's some of the key players within the top 10. And then if we take a look at the defensive side in terms of rebound, Aja Wilson is at number 2. Jonquel Jones is at number 6. Brianna Stewart is at number 9 in terms of rebounding. So some key rebounders. These are some of the things that, you want to pay attention to. New York has done a great job, overall in terms of getting fighting for rebounds. They're one of the top rebounders in the league. What's up, Daniel Barry? Thanks for tapping in, brother. Really appreciate you always, jumping around and tapping in on all my chats. So thank you, brother. So, but yeah, this is definitely going to be a good fight. Key into this game is New York defensively. They need to continue to play some sound defensive defense overall whenever they're playing on the court. And it's important for them in reference to that. Minnesota and Connecticut are good in defense. Even Las Vegas, they're good defensively. So New York needs to continue to do that and play some fundamentally sound defense and get those rebounds. Now, key to their defense has been Brenija Laney Hamilton coming back from injury. She was out for a while, but now with her coming back, it's definitely key. She can be a key on-ball defender. She can guard anywhere from 1 to 3. Sometimes, depending on if you're playing small ball, she can guard a small 4. But she's good in that regard. I mean, you have Leona Fevish, who was on the bench now, who was starting for a while, picking up the slack for Brenija. But it's good to have Brenija back to help out the defense on the back end. You definitely need Jonquel Jones. She's definitely one of the top defenders, shot blockers. Last game, I think she had 5 block shots against Seattle. So she plays a very important role on the defensive end offensively, being a stretch 5 threes, but she can also do very well getting down in the low post. And sometimes she drives me crazy with some of her pass, especially her underhanded pass. But a lot of times they're very efficient. She's smart. There are times her basketball IQ is tops in the league, so she finds the open player, so she does a good job. And you're going to need this, especially going up against Aja Wilson. Aja is having an MVP season, so it's very important that that she Jonquel plays at the top of her game, on both ends of the court. Now, Brianna Stewart, what can you say? Always one of the top players in the league, future Hall of Famer. She leads the team in scoring. Her and Sabrina Ionescu, they've been battling it out. So, you're going to need Brianna Stewart to step up her game even more today, because it's very important that her game is playing at an elite level. Now if it's not her, then you definitely need Sabrina Ionescu. Definitely pitching in the scoring realm. So if you can get 2 of those 3 between Jonquel Jones, Brianna Stewart, and Sabrina Ionescu, I feel very good about New York coming away with the victory tonight. So, but they definitely have to play on their game. They have to play good team defense, and the bench has to contribute, because Vegas, they rely heavily on their starters, but their bench at times can contribute and be a key factor in some of the games. New York, you're definitely going to need contributions from Leonia Fevish, Naira Sabali, who am I forgetting off the bench? Kennedy Burke. And Kayla Thornton. I mean, those are some 4 good players right there that can come off the bench and definitely help you. So New York does have a good bench, So they definitely need to, play at the at peak performance, especially today. This is also getting you ready for the playoffs. A game like this, especially going down the end of the season, this is what you need to ramp you up and get you ready to get going for the playoffs. Now, conversely, for Las Vegas, you need Aja Wilson to play at an elite level. You need Kelsey Plum to definitely put the basketball in the net. It's important that she does that. And then Chelsea Gray, she is that leader. She's that veteran point guard. She gets everyone in the right position. That's where I think having Bernija back, getting defending her the full length of the court, not just allowing her to come over half court. Put pressure on her, force her to change the angles, use up shot clock, and then disrupt the offensive rhythm. What they need to do in the X factor for me is going to be Jackie Wilson. Jackie Young. Jackie, she gets in that rhythm. She can be for Vegas. She can be their Bernard Delaney type of player where she can score, she can defend, she can rebound. She can do a lot of the little things. So if she gets going in that rhythm, then she can help Vegas and take their game to another level. So right now, we got about maybe 4 minutes before you tip off. So looking forward to that. This game is being broadcast on ESPN. So if you're looking to watch the game while listening to me give you my reactions, definitely go ahead and do that. Just got a little update. My Giants went down today, 28-6 to the Vikings. So it's going to be a tough loss. I'll be talking more about that on Heart of the City with my brother NYG 22. It's not going to be a good one, but we'll definitely get into that. So, but right now my focus is right here with my Liberty. Getting ready for that, hopefully that championship run, and this is a big game. Most importantly, one other factor. To come out of this and have won the season series 3-0 is a big factor. I mean, 2-1, you win the series, and that's a good thing. So I'm not saying it's not. New York has already won the season series, but to go 3-0, that puts that in that mind of Vegas, even though they have a championship mentality, it's we haven't beaten them. We haven't beaten them. We need to definitely step up and get in that position to beat them. So, but definitely ready for this game. And I think it's going to be it's really going to be a great game. So, make sure you guys talk to me. Let me know what you think in the chat. I think New York's going to come out on top. I think it's going to be a close game, probably somewhere in the 5-point range in terms of differential. I don't think it's going to be a massive differential in scoring, but I think New York can come away with a at the most 5-point win. So, but what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be that type of game? Do you think who do you think is going to win the game? So definitely tap in. Let me know what you think in the chat. So, and again, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. Sorry, I'm lighting the candle. I like lighting the candles when I watch sports. So, but let me know what you think. So, in reference to the game. So I really appreciate that. So, but yeah, ready for this game, ready for some good WNBA basketball. And I hope it's one that we can, talk about for years to come. So, what's up, E-Man? Thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate you. Yeah, no, I mean, I get you, man. I had this already prepped, so this was going to be here. Yeah, I know injuries out for the season. That's big, man. That's really big. Wait a minute, is Aja out? Because I see her in a walk. They're doing a pregame, and then have her in a walking boot. Nah, I think it's just precautionary. I really think that's precautionary. I can't hear what's going on. If you guys hear the broadcast and they're saying what's going on with Aja Wilson, please put it in the chat. But I just saw her in the walking booth. But again, that was pregame. That she wasn't even in uniform, so I don't know if it's just something that is. But yeah, Angel out. I was sad. When I heard that. Well, I do have Caitlin ahead on Rookie of the Year. I think she was just she wasn't too far off in terms of that. So, because she had made a strong push down the end. Yeah, sure. But, right now this is going to be a good one. I'm looking, Holly Rose talking, so I can't really hear what's going on. Says 172 straight games played, streak snapped with an ankle. So I'm guessing she's not playing today. If she's not playing, that's a big one. Did she get her? Oh, showing here that looks like she got hurt against Connecticut. Wow, if she's not playing. That changes the whole dynamic of Vegas in terms of what they do offensively and defensively. I mean, because defensively you could funnel everything down the lane towards her, but also in the same token, offensively, you build your offense around her inside out. So again, right now, I don't know if she's out, but if she is, that changes the whole dynamics. And then defensively, how do you contest Jonquel Jones? Because if I'm New York, that's one of the things I'm doing. I'm attacking them in the paint. So what's up, Dewani? Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, no, I'm with you, brother. I need the Liberty to win. I need them to go 3-0 against Vegas to close out the season and also get ready for the playoffs. So this is a big thing. So if y'all hear whether Aja is out, just with what YouTube, you get those strikes as far as copyright infringement. So it's frustrating sometimes, but yeah, it looks like they're going through the final touch-ups on the before the game. Looks like Benaja starting, Sabrina, Stewie. I know Jonquel is going to be starting. I believe Jonquel is going to be starting. So let's see. Chelsea Gray, Plum. Yes, Aja Wilson is out. Megan Gustafson is starting. So you got Sloot, UNESCO, Lainey Hamilton, Stewart, and Jonquel Jones. So that's, for me, that's big. That's big. So I'm expecting New York to really get control of this game early. Attack the paint, like I said. Get it into Jonquel Jones. Get them going. Force their defense to collapse, and then if you can kick it out to the open shooters like Stewie, UNESCO, Benaja Laney, even I'm sorry, I said Stewie, Vandersloot, UNESCO, and even Stewie. She's spot up outside, but the main point is get the ball inside into the paint and let Jonquel try and attack them and get control of this game early. So disappointed, but I understand. Vegas is trying to save her for the playoffs. That's more important. So, so ready for the tip off. It's going to be Gustafson going up against Jonquel Jones, and Las Vegas wins the tip. Ball over to Chelsea Gray. You have Clark in too. So you have Jackie Young attacking the paint, kick over it and swing to Plum for a deep three. And there you go. Vegas is on the board right now, 3-0. Sabrina's brought the ball over, guarded by Jackie Young to Stewie, over to Benaja Laney, up top to Jones, and looks like there's a foul on the play. So good job of using Jackie Young to penetrate, force the defense to collect, and rotate the ball to get the ball to Kelsey Plum. So that's exactly what you should do. Right now you have Stewie attacking the paint. Swung over to Benaja, over to Jonquel Jones, to Sabrina for an open three, and she missed the ball, missed the shot. A rebound by Chelsea Gray over to Plum. Plum is attacking the lane. Kick out to Jackie Young, who was wide open, and another three for Las Vegas. So Las Vegas is doing the right thing, attack the paint, and then get the ball to the open three-point shooters. What I was saying that New York needed to do to start with Jonquel Jones. Ball over to Laney, over to Jonquel Jones, who got the pick from Sabrina. Sabrina pick and roll, and right into the paint, and Jonquel Jones up for two. So New York is on the board right now, 6-2 Vegas lead. Chelsea Gray's bringing the ball up, guarded by Bernijah Laney. Just like I said, defensively, that's what you want to do. Switch screen and roll to Jackie Young for another three. Vegas is attacking New York with the three, so New York needs to do a better job on the defensive end. So Courtney Vandersloot up, got the screen from Stewie, and over to Sabrina Ionescu, who attacks the paint with her floater, and it's good. New York is now down 9-4. Steal by Sabrina Ionescu. Going the other way, guarded by Clark. Stewie looking for Stewie over to Courtney Vandersloot. Stewie has the ball, guarded by Young, and there's a foul. I don't know if it's on Young or Gustafson. So good job by New York. So that's the one thing New York needs to continue to do. I know Vegas is doing a good job of attacking the paint. You just got to solidify some things there. Basically, what Vegas is doing, they're working the Sabrina Ionescu, and that's smart. That's exactly what you need to do. Stewie with the first shot up, and it's good. So it's 9-5, working 9-5. Let's go New York. But yeah, defensively, you want to make Sabrina work, and using Jackie Young to attack her is the right thing. Second shot is up, and now New York is down by 3, 9-6. Ball inbounds to Kelsey Plum, who brings the ball over, guarded by Courtney Vandersloot. Looking to get the ball to Megan. Megan Gustafson, guarded by at the three-point line, guarded by Jonquel Jones, over to Jackie Young, to Alicia Clark, to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray is guarded by Stewie. Attack switch by with Jones, and missed the shot. Stewie with the rebound, pushing the basket up. Sabrina inbounded to Stewie. Stewie's fighting, picking, and got under the basket with a layup. So it's now 9-8. Inbound to Jackie Young. Jackie Young brings the ball up over the line, guarded by Sabrina Ionescu. Bumped a little bit, lost control of the ball. Got it over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray up with the shot and in for the three. So that's what Vegas is trying to do. Get everything through three. So, but Sabrina brings the ball up, and there it is. And she got the ball up, and Courtney Vandersloot had an easy layup, and she missed. So, got the rebound, but it was deflected out of bounds by Chelsea Gray. So, but that was a good pass by Sabrina and cut by Courtney Vandersloot. So, balls inbounds to Stewie, over to Sabrina Ionescu, to Stewie on the drive and the layup. Good job right there. New York is down now by 2, 12-10. So New York is doing a good job eventually attacking the paint like I need them to do. So Jackie Young brings the ball up over to Megan Gustafson to Kelsey Plum, and switch off Kelsey Plum over to that was Chelsea Gray, rebounded by that was a rebound by Stewie, who brought the ball up. Jonquel Jones posted down low on Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum could do, and only thing she could do was foul it. She hooked her arm, and she got the foul, even acknowledged she got the foul. So ball's being inbounded to Jonquel Jones, over to Bernijah Laney, and Stewie cut into the paint, and there it is. And now the game is tied, 12-12. Chelsea Plum with the drive. There she is, penetrating, kicked the ball over to Clark, who hit another open three. They're killing New York on the three. It just seems like they haven't missed in the three-point lane. So Sabrina's bringing the ball up over to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones, there's that little crazy behind the back, and turned it over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray brings the ball up, guarded by Courtney Vandersloot. Got the screen from Gustafson. Sloot is still with her and kicked over to they're doubling. Yeah, timeout by New York, man. Their 3-point defense, because they can't stop the penetration, so they need to do something different. If I'm honestly, if I'm coach, the one thing I'm doing defensively, I have to take out Courtney. I have to take out Courtney and bringing Kayla Thornton, because that's how they're attacking New York. And then this way, I can put Thornton on Young, and I can keep Nigel Laney on Chelsea Gray, and Sabrina can then switch over to Alicia Clark. This way, you can limit the 3-point shooting. Right now, Vegas is up by 6 on New York, so and that's really what's hurting them. So it's the penetration into the paint, and then the kickouts for the three, because just on that drive, Chelsea Gray was dribbling, attacked the paint, forced Stewie to collapse down on the double team, which left Alicia Gray wide open for the three. So that's something that New York has to make the adjustments for, and hopefully coach will be able to do that. So, I'm just taking a quick update. Yeah, Vegas is down 18-12. Oops, sorry, there's one thing I forgot to do. Just bear with me. I got to put up the score for you guys. I got to find it where I had it. And yeah, here it is. So I'm going to put up the box score so this way we can have it up. You don't have to see my ugly mug all game long. So, but here we go. Have it up for you guys. So there you go. So, but yeah, as we take a look here at the scoring, Clark has 3 points. Yaki Young 3, and I don't know what this is. I have to cancel this. Something's happened with my ESPN. Let me switch this over for you guys. And WNBA scores. Let's see. Right now, also a quick update. The Mystics are leading the Lynx 45-44 in the third quarter, and the Dream lead the Fever 12-10. So let me just bring this up. Game tracker. And there we go. Okay, so we'll be able to follow along. You guys can actually see the score as a score, if you're looking at the screen. All right, here we go. So we'll go ahead with that. I don't know what happened with ESPN. Something was going on there. So a little bit, oops. Let me close this out. Make sure this stays here. Yeah, okay, so we're all good there. So, and Courtney Vandersloot is bringing the ball up down the right side. And you got Benasia cutting, Stewie. There's another foul on Alicia Clark, or a foul on Alicia Clark. I don't know if that's her second one. So let me take a look here and see what I can find out in terms of fouls. Yeah, it looks like that's her first one. So inbound to Bernige Laney, over to Courtney Vandersloot. Sloot up for the shot and in with the layup. New York is down now 18-14. So Kelsey Blum brings the ball over, and they left Sloot back in. So they're doing a better job of trying to make sure that they limit the drives into the paint. So New York does right there, pick and roll. Jackie Young driving on Sabrina, and she has the layup. So it's 20-14 into Sabrina for the layup. Good one, deflected, but Jaquel got the rebounds. Sabrina with the deep three, and she misses. Rebound to Kelsey Plum, over to Alicia Clark. Pick and roll over to Jackie Young. Clark is now taking Sabrina down low with the layup. So, like I said, they're attacking Sabrina. And that's why I said you have to make that adjustment defensively. New York brought the ball over to John Paul Jones, over to Bernard Jelani with the 2, and there you go. Yeah, RC. No, Aja is out. This is allowing Vegas to play a lot more freer in terms of the 3-point. That's how they're killing New York right now. So Kelsey Blum is actually attacking Courtney Vandersloot, and they got the ball over to Megan and over to Chelsea Gray, who's guarded by and missed the shot. Rebounded by Stewie. Stewie takes the shot over to Courtney, over to Bernard Jelani for a deep 3, and there we go. Bernard with the 3. New York is now down by 3, 22-19. 3:24 on the game clock. Inbounds to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea is now bringing the ball up and getting a little push off on the Bernard over to Kelsey Plum. She dribbled the ball and looks like it'll be off of New York's foot. So, but the ball rolled into the backcourt. So they'll have to inbound it in the backcourt. So how much time is left on the 3-point? On the shot clock, I'm waiting to see. Oh no, they say kickball. Okay. So Vegas has their first sub, and forgot who that is. That's in. Kelsey Plum has the ball, driving the lane into the paint. Now she backs out. Kayla Thornton is in for New York. Kelsey shoots over Sloot. Rebound by Kayla Thornton. Thornton gets the rebound, dribbles up. Over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot got the screen, gets the shot. Rebound over to Kayla, tip to Kayla Thornton. And Kayla Thornton now takes a shot. New York's 3-point shooting is not there. They're doing a good job. Sorry, Archie. Let me see what you say. If Aja ain't out there, I'm shocked we scoring. So, because you guys are spreading the ball, you're attacking the paint. You're doing a great job attacking the paint, forcing the defense to collapse, and then kicking the ball to the open 3-point shooter, which is what you're supposed to do. New York is just not good defensively in terms of their rotation and stopping the penetration into the lane. So there was a foul. Kelsey Plum is at the line. Her first shot is up and good. And you, Darren Waller, man. But, in the same token, Kelsey can come talk to me. So, man, let me stop. Kelsey's second shot is up, and Vegas is now up by 5, 24-19. There's a shot. Oh, wow. Stewie got the ball. She was trying to drive. Vegas is attacking the paint. And a lot of chippiness going on out there. A lot of hand fighting, it looks like. Chelsea Gray with a deep one. Rebound. Who's that? Is that Bernasia? No, that's Naira. And who's that with the deep 3 is? Oh, that's Phoebus with a deep 3. Good shot by Phoebus. I love the fact that she's in there. So New York is down by 2, 24-22. Timeout on the board. 1:46 left on the clock. So I guess Vegas took the timeout. So, but yeah, you have in now. It looks like you have Naira Sabali in for New York. You had Bernard Jelani, Courtney Vandersloot, who just hit the 3. And Phoebus in there. So good job. I like that one there. There's some good defense out there. I ain't trying to be funny, but that's the same thing my Hawkeyes going to have to do this upcoming season without Caitlin Clark. They're going to have free flowing movement and play. RC, I feel you. That's one of the things that, first of all, that's what I love about the women's game. A lot of times, you'll see situations, teams are forced to play a lot more fundamentally sound, and you have to have a lot more movement. You're not always reliant on your quote unquote superstar. So, but that's definitely a good thing, for basketball overall. So, But yeah, Iowa. I think you guys are going to be fine. I mean, I know you have the new coach out there, and you have a plethora of new talent. You have that. What's her name? Who is your freshman center? I forgot her name. I love her game. I think if she can develop, she'll be fine. But you guys, I think, will be fine going forward. It's not like my Scarlet Knights. I mean, still taking the time for them to develop. So we're coming back right now. The ball is inbounded. Who is number 15 for Vegas? Ball is in. Uh, Whistle stop the play. And 15, Tiffany Hayes. That's who it is. So, all right, ball inbounded to Chelsea Gray, who's guarded by Kayla Thornton. Sabrina over to Jackie Young. To Tiffany. Ball is missed, rebounded, tipped around by New York before Sabrina ends up coming up with the shot. Sabrina now got the screen over to Stewie. And Stewie with the back cut to Phoebus. And there you go. Phoebus lays it up. Thank you. That's who it is. Stukely, yes. Love that girl, man. I wish she was on Rutgers. So right now the game is tied. Vegas is tied with New York. There's a nice pick and roll to nine. Oh, good back cut to who's that? Oh, Kia Stokes. But kick out to Gray. Missed the 3-point shot. Naira Sabali. I'm sorry, to Sabrina. Sabrina over to Stewie. And Stewie drew a foul. And there you go. Is it a shooting foul or is it? I think New York's in the bonus anyway. So I think they're going to the line. So, but yeah, showing the replay of that back cut. I still wish it was a little bit more spacing. They do need New York has to do a little better spacing, a job on the spacing. So Stewie goes to the line shooting 2. So here you go. 37.3 seconds left in the first quarter. So Stewie hits the first shot. So New York is in the lead. I think that's their first. Yeah, that's their first lead of the day. So 25-24. She has one more shot. She has 9 points in 9 minutes. So right now the offense definitely has to go through her tonight. So there's the second shot, and it's up, and New York is up by 2. Inbounds to Chelsea Gray, guarded by Thornton, over to Jackie Young, who's guarded by Phoebus. Exactly what I talked about before. That's how you have to make the adjustment. Jackie Gray is attacking Naira Sabali, and she missed. Rebounded by Phoebus over to Sabrina, who's guarded by Jackie Young. About 18 the shot clock and the game clock are literally almost tied. It's about 13 seconds. Sabrina's dribbling it away, getting a screen by Naira. Got a nice one attacking the paint. And there you go. She missed a layup. And there you go. That's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, New York is up 26-24 over Vegas. Good game though. Very good game by both teams. They're taking advantage of their opportunities. New York is fighting back. So they didn't just lay down and die, because Vegas was hitting those 3-pointers. They made the right adjustments. As I said, getting Phoebus and KT in, Kayla Thornton, that'll definitely help them, going forward defensively, and that slows down Vegas and their momentum. So, that's exactly what you want to do. So, in terms of scoring, let me see, where's the points? All right, Alicia Clark has 8 points for Vegas. Gray has 3. Plum has 5. Jackie Young has 3. For New York, Jonquil Jones has 2. Stewie has 10. Sabrina has 2. Bernija has 5. Sloot has 2. And Phoebus has 5. So that's exactly what they definitely needed to do. Yeah, New York was clawed their way back. So, that's what they need to do. Again, I spoke about it during the pregame. They need to do this because that's their way of they're trying to fight for that first seed, and you got big games against them and Minnesota coming up too. So they said that she hasn't missed a game since 2019. So that's a great start. and that's one of the things that you have to respect about her game, and she's a warrior, and anyone would want her on their team. I know I would. So, but yeah, again, at the end of the first quarter, it's 26-24 for New York. So right now, I do expect New York to continue on, with what they're doing. Rotate players in. I can see, when you give Stewie a break, you're either going to bring Stewie out and bring Jonquel Jones in. That's the only thing I think that they need to do a little bit better on, is setting up Jonquel in the post, and trying to get her the ball so she can force them to collapse inside out. So that's one of the things I think will help them offensively. A little bit better spacing, to set in Vegas. They just need to keep doing what they're doing. Attack the paint, kick it out to the open 3-point shooter, and keep having good spacing on the floor. So defensively, right now, is find a way to stop Breanna Stewart. To be brutally honest, because Stewart right now is not only scoring. She has 4 rebounds. She's 3 of 4 from the field goal, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. So limit her opportunities as best you can, but don't foul. Don't let her get free points, because that next thing you know, you're going to be looking at her having 30, 40 points. So you want to temper that down, and you want to continue to play good, sound, fundamental defense, team defense at that. So. But and mix up the different looks. It's a little bit Jackie Young, a little bit Alicia Clark, things of that nature. Put players like that on her. So, but that's what I see on both teams need to do going forward. So, let's see. The Dolphins beat the Jaguars. The Texans beat the Colts. Just reading a little update on the NFL games that are finished out. Still have my Pick'ems league, so I have to see how many I won today or how many I hit. So New York got the ball. Sabrina brings the ball over half court into Jonquel Jones, like I said, over to who's that? Jonquel got the rebound. Oh, that was Kennedy Burke. Jonquel got the ball and drive the paint, got the pit screen, drove the paint, and she got fouled, got tripped, and she got fouled. So now New York is doing exactly what I just said. This series, you have you have Stewart out, so get the ball into Jonquel Jones into the paint, and let Jonquel, kick the ball around, move the ball around, and then she got the screen, and then drove to the lane and got tripped. So now she has 2 shots. The first one is up, and it's good. So New York now is up by 3. Like I said, continue to do that. Now, let me see. Vegas has, who's that? Kia Stoke, Gustafson, Gray, Tiffany Hayes, and I can't see who else is in there. So inbound to Gray, guarded by Fevish, over the half-court line. Looking to get the ball to Tiffany Hayes, over to Megan Gustafson with a deep 3. Rebound to Sabrina Ionescu, who brings the ball up over half court, guarded by Plum. Penetrate, kicked over to Thornton, over to Burke, over to Fevish. She tossed it in, a turnover for New York, and they drove and they got the in with a layup. So, what's up, Mosley? Thanks for tapping in, bro. You got the ball over half court to Sabrina, over to who's that? Kayla Thornton, to Jonquel Jones, over to Kennedy Burke. But Jones is in the lane and put a shot up, and they said it was a foul. Looks like it's a foul by. Oops. You love both teams. Yeah, no problem, bro. I feel you. Kia Stokes, former New York Liberty. Love Kia Stokes. Always have. Looks like she fouled her. So New York right now is up 28-26. And I have to go with Kia. I don't know where the foul was. Doesn't look like it was a foul on Kia Stokes there, so looks like good contest. So Jonquel Jones is at the line with the first free throw, and she missed off the back end of the rim, and it bounced out from there. So what's the old saying? Ball don't lie. Maybe that's what that's saying. So Jonquel has one more shot. Let's see, 8:42 left in the first quarter. Shot is up, and she makes it. So got one of two right there. So inbound to Gray. Gray is guarded by Grenage Laney now over the half-court line. Like I had said before, use up some of that time. Kelsey Plum driving the lane on Phoebus, and she lifted it up, and she got fouled by Phoebus. So Phoebus is saying, how did I foul her? So Plum is going to the line to shoot two shots. So Yankees are down under the 8, 2-1. And Plum is 2.8 3 points, fourth most in the league. Okay, first shot by Plum is up, and it's good. So right now it's 29-27 for New York in the lead. So second shot is up. She's taking 3 dribbles up with the left hand, and that one is good. So ball is inbounded to Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina is bringing the ball over the half-court line. Got a screen by Grenage Laney. Over to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones is driving the lane, and she gets tripped up again. A lot of bodies hit the floor on that. So, but it looks like she gets tripped up, and she's going to the line again. And that's what I want to see her do. She got bumped by Gustafson first. So before she ran into Hayes. Hayes would have fouled her too because she had her foot in the lane. So it wouldn't have mattered either way. So Jonquel Jones would have gone to the free throw line. So she's going to shoot 2 shots. So Vegas has to be careful not to pick up a lot of fouls. I think New York left on in the quarter. So let's see. New York has 2 games Tuesday and Thursday against Dallas. So let's see. Jonquel hit both free throws. So ball's in to Gray. Gray is guarded by Grenage Laney. Grenage Laney over to Hayes. Over to Plum. Double dribble. They said double dribble by Kelsey Plum. Okay. I'll take it. Plum is walking with the ball. She was arguing that, she didn't, but okay, New York is going to get the ball inbounded. And that looks like it's into Deutsch, who's also in now. Over the half court to Jonquel Jones at the top of the 3-point line. Jonquel is dribbling. Oh, no, that's Sabrina. Sabrina over to Jonquel at the top of the 3-point line. Jonquel over to Kennedy Burke, who hits the 3 from the left wing. So New York now is up by 6 points, 34-28. Kelsey Plum dribbling and got it to, good block by Jonquel Jones. Got it up. Sabrina with the deep 3, and she shoots an air ball. Man, Jonquel Jones, that was a good block, though, by her. So good job. Good hits. Showing the Burke 3-pointer. Good movement by New York there on that one. And the block by Jonquel Jones, good timing, and blocked on Kia Stokes on that drive. So Jonquel Jones is having a 3.3 assists per game. She has 3 already today. So good job for her. So ball is being inbounded to Jonquel Jones, over to Burke, over to Laney, to Sabrina with the deep 3. And there it is. Sabrina hits a 3 coming off of a good screen. So good job. New York is now up by 9, 37-29. And I guess there was a delay game warning. And Vegas is now taking a timeout. So Sabrina, 58 straight game with their 3-point made. What a shot. All right, so New York is doing a good job right now, so I definitely appreciate that. Looking at the scores, let me give you an update on the finals. Yeah, New Orleans beat Carolina 47-10. Minnesota over the Giants 28-6. Miami over Jacksonville 17. Houston over Indiana 29-27. New England beat Cincinnati 16-10. Wow. Chicago beat Tennessee 24-17. Buffalo beat Arizona 34-28. Pittsburgh beat Atlanta 18-10. Right now, Tampa Bay is up over Washington 3-0. Cleveland over Dallas 3-0. Denver over Seattle 3-0. And the Chargers are up over the Raiders 3-0. Okay, second games are all pitching games, I guess. So, but again, New York right now, the New York Liberty are leading the Las Vegas Aces 37-28. They're doing a good job right now in terms of setting up for each other. Definitely like what I'm seeing. Using Jonquel Jones, the way I said, taking advantage of her size and her length. Yeah, there's always that argument, Duani. New York should have won the championship last year. Vegas did their thing, but in the championship, Vegas got hungry, man. And New York, I don't know if it was they were just a new team vibe and they were still trying to fill it out. But this year they're playing a much better. They know each other, so that's why I just, I'm not saying I brushed off last year. I wanted them to win last year, but you know what? It was the first time they were playing together. So, and now because they've had 1 year of experience, and they got some good quality bench players in Kayla Thornton, Phoebus, Naira Sabali, I fit in Kennedy Burke. I feel a lot more comfortable with what they're doing right now. I do miss Marie Johannes, man. I love me some Maureen Johannes, man. I wish she was in the league right now, but that's one player who I'll be a supporter of her for the rest of her basketball career, man. Love her game. So, and Hanju, I don't know what happened to Hanju. You know, I appreciated her game. So, I know not many people did, but I did. So, Steph Curry's at the game. Okay, there you go. Here you go. Traveling to Brooklyn. Klay Thompson wearing a New York Liberty jersey. Okay, okay. Paige Bucher. All right, from UConn. Dawn Stanley is there. Staley is there. Oh, okay, you got the superstars. You got the big time players at the game. I like that. I like that here in New York and Brooklyn. So NYG would love that. So but hey, it is what it is. So right now, ball is being inbounded, and Jackie Young is bringing the ball up. She's now crossing half court, guarded by Sabrina Ionescu. Over to Kia Stokes. Over to Kelsey Plum, who's guarded by Phoebus. Over to Chelsea Gray, who's trying to attack the paint. Over to that was over to Kelsey Plum, who put it up and missed. Rebound by Jonquel Jones. Over to Sabrina, who brought it up. Over to half court. Over to Phoebus. Down to Sabrina. Sabrina with the floater off the backboard. Tipped by Jonquel, but over to Kelsey Plum. So Kelsey Plum is attacking the paint. And there she go. Missed the layup. And there it is. Over to Sabrina. Over to Bernija Laney. Bernija with the deep three, and she missed off the back rim. So rebounded by Chelsea Gray, who's slowing it down over the half court line, guarded by Sabrina Ionescu. Looks like there was a foul down low by Bernija Laney on Alicia Clark. Clark is one of those pesky players, man. You hate her. You hate them when they're on the other team, but you love them when they're on your team. So I love players like that. So ball's being inbounded over to Chelsea Gray, who's guarded by Bernija Laney. Laney got the screen. They gave Laney another foul. I didn't think it was that much. So they would okay. To me, that was just a hard foul. That's a hard play. So ball to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea over to Young, who took a deep three, contested by Sabrina, rebounded by Brianna Stewart. Brianna gets the ball over to Sabrina. Sabrina over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea up top to Stewie. Stewie's attacking the paint. And there's the layup. And that was good there. So inbound to Chelsea. They're over the half court line, guarded by Laney. And into the paint, contested by Jones, miss. Rebound by Stewart. Stewart bringing the shot up, bringing the ball up over to Sab, who took a three and missed. Rebounded by Plum over the half court line, looking for someone, guarded by Brianna Stewart. 13 left on the shot clock, setting the play up, getting a screen by Stokes, guarded by now. And she put the shot up over Jonquel Jones and hit the three. So right now it's 31-39. Stewie's bringing the ball up over the half-court line, over to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones back to Ionescu. Ionescu with the screen coming from Stewie, put the ball up and missed the floater. Rebound by Gray. Gray brought it up, got it to Jackie Young. Gray is attacking the paint and got it deflected over to Stewie. Stewie up to that was to Stewie, and she laid it up, and New York is up by 10 now. So New York is doing a good job, good transition, good protection of the paint right there. Alicia Clark is looking, got it over to Gray, who's guarded by Kayla Thornton. They got the ball up and attacking. Good defense by Stewie. Stewie, Clark had a layup. Thought she was going to get it. And they're letting a lot of physical stuff go between Stewart and Kelsey Plum. Really a lot of stuff. They blew a foul there. So Plum is saying there's nothing there. So, but that was a good layup. And she even did it with her left hand, not her right hand. Wow. That was a good one. She came down the right lane. Stewart on the layup. Went up with the left hand with the wrong leg and still got the layup up. So good job. Ball inbounded to Naira Sabli, to Laney, Courtney Vandersloot with the shot. And she missed the shot. And Kayla Thornton went for the rebound, but she fouled. So Kayla Thornton picked up the foul. New York is still up by 10 there. So, man, that was an amazing layup by Stewie there, man. Because you're not trained to go that route. So, all right, inbound to Plum. Plum guarded by Stewie. Over to Young. Back to Plum. Plum gets into lane. And, a lot of New York still is the ball. So it's a turnover on Vegas. Stewie got her hands deflected. So no one had, Kayla Thornton had possession, but tipped out by Tiffany Hayes. Ball inbounded to Vandersloot, over to Nairi, to Laney with the free throw line jumper off of the screen. So New York is up by 12 now. Good job by New York. Kelsey Plum bringing the ball over the half court, guarded by Sloot. Courtney Vandersloot, over to Tiffany Hayes, over to Young. Young guarded by Kayla Thornton. Good defense by Kayla Thornton. Jackie Young gets the ball up and missed the shot. Rebound by Laney over to Sloot to Laney. Missed the shot off of the rim, but rebounded by Thornton over to Laney. Laney is taking the shot. Naira Sabli, good spin move, and she missed the shot. Good way of attacking the paint, though, by Sabali there. I like that one. Good, just rimmed out because it rolled out. Over to Hayes. Hayes now has the ball over the half court, guarded by Laney. Dribbling in between the leg, about ready to get the screen. Naira Sabali defended her, but stopped it. Drove the lane with Hayes and got the layup at the last second. Inbound to Vandersloot. Vandersloot over the half-court line. Got the screen from Stewie. Stewie is fighting hard down low, man. I like that. Got the good screen to Laney. Laney got the one dribble. Missed the shot for Laney, but tipped out of bounds by Vegas. So New York still stays 14 seconds on the shot clock. 1:33 left in the second quarter. So good job by New York. New York is stepping up their defense like I expected them to, and controlling and working up very well offensively, looking for the open shooter. And right now they're up 10, 43-33. So looks like a timeout was taken. I don't know if it's New York or Vegas, but good job. Quick update in terms of the late scores. Vegas is up 7-3 over the Chargers, the Raiders over the Chargers. The Broncos and the Seahawks are both tied at 3. Dallas is up over the Cowboys are up over Cleveland 7-3, and the Buccaneers lead the Commanders 6-0. So those are your late scores in terms of the NFL. But good job by New York right now in how they're attacking Las Vegas. So definitely like that. In the WNBA, in the fourth quarter, you have you have Minnesota Lynx over the Washington Mystics 72-69. And you have the Atlanta Dream leading the Indiana Fever 46-44 in the second quarter. Looks like for the Mystics Lynx, it looks like it's about a little bit over a minute left in the game. So definitely. And late tonight, you have Dallas at Chicago and Connecticut at the Sparks. So that's your lineup in terms of the WNBA game. So, but yeah, I'm really appreciating what I'm seeing right now in terms of New York doing a good job of playing team basketball on both ends of the court. So as long as they continue to do this, I think they're positioning themselves well now. They shouldn't be looking for any hero ball and just be a little bit more sound with your passing. That other than that, Vegas is trying to be physical, be chippy with New York. The feeling is, you can get physical with New York and throw them off their game, but they've done a good job now fighting through that and being able to handle the physical play that they're seeing. So, but again, like I said, I definitely appreciate this basketball for New York, and I think overall they're going to continue to play like this, and we should be good going into the second half, or closing out this first half, and then making the minor adjustments and getting into the second half. So. Right now, if the playoffs started right now, New York would be hosting Chicago. It would be New York, Chicago, Vegas, Seattle, Connecticut, Indiana, Minnesota, Phoenix. So the top 4 teams will be New York, Minnesota, Connecticut, and Vegas. So it's 1-8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5. So that will be the playoff bracketing right now. So New York is in the first spot right now. So that's where New York needs to close this out and do very well. So they have this game. I know they have 2 with Dallas, 1 with Minnesota. I think 1 with the Dream and 1 with the Mystics to close out. Ball is inbounded over to Sabali, over to Laney. Sloot has the basketball at the top of the 3-point line. Laney has the basketball. She's driving, tried to get it, and ball was tipped, and now Connecticut had it for a minute, but they lost it, and now it's New York ball. And New York gets a new 24-second shot clock. So Becky Hammond's the head coach, calling a defensive assignment play. Looks like you have 6 players out there. Who are you taking out? they took out Tiffany Hayes. So ball is being inbounded by Sabrina over to Stewie, over to Naira Sabli, over to Sabrina, over to Phoebish, to Sabli. Sabli trying to get a screen good one. Sabli, a good screen by Sabli, giving Sabrina Nescu the lane, and Sabrina laid it up, and New York is up by 12, 45 to 33. Over to Kelsey Plum brought the ball over the half court, over to Megan, over to Jackie Young, who got blitzed, picked up her dribble. Now over to Alicia Clark, over to Young, who's guarded by Sabrina, and they called, 24-second shot clock? Okay, so it's a 24-second shot clock violation. So ball is going over to New York. Vegas has 6 turnovers. New York has 3 so far in the game. Ball inbounded to Stewie. Stewie to Naira Sabli, to Sabrina. Sabrina off the Sabli screen for the point, and she missed. Rebound to Clark, over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray right by the half-court line on the left, guarded by Phoebish. 15 seconds and counting left in the game. Gray trying to attack Phoebish, who's doing a good job, keeping her on the left, forcing her to bobble her shots. And Gustafson had the ball, and it was blocked by Naira Sabli. Sabrina has the ball, bringing it up, and threw the ball up and missed, and that's the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half, New York is up 45-33. So good job by New York. Good defense by them right now. So, again, it's 45-33 at the half for New York. So, again, good job by New York. Good job by both. I definitely like this basketball. I even like the chippiness. But, that's what I like. That's what I want to see. But it's also fundamentally sound by both. So right now I'm going to take a quick commercial break. And then I'll be right back after the commercial break. So where is it? There it is.
Hop on the A train, feel the ride, get out travels, we got sights, right, dream destinations, come alive, sporting events or the nightlife, tight, Brooklyn roots, we bring it back, yo, vacation spots, don't pack light, nah, concert stages, romance flicks, yeah, we got your back, hit the site, hey, travel plans, we keep it real, pack your bags, it's the deal. Worldwide, we make it hot. Catch your flights, don't miss the clock. Tick, romantic getaways, top spots. Top, sporting events, we never stop. Nah, concert vibes, feel the bass. Boom, exotic places, set the pace. Fast, vacation dreams within your grasp. Yo, hit us up, enjoy the blast. Yeah, plan your trip, buckle in. Get out, travels, let the fun begin.
It's the league of all leagues beyond just a game. Building dreams and teams, you know the name. Professionals in practice, we raise the bar. From the field to the stars, we're going far. Player development, holistic insight. Focus on the goal under stadium lights. Ownership and lockstep, forging the path. Setting standards high as we run the lab. From there on the east, we rise and we soar. Every play, every move, we aim to score. From there on the east, we rise and we soar. Every play, every move, we aim to score. Season after season, grinding never stops. We keep it moving from the free kicks to the flops. On the pitch we unite, a family in the fight. Playing with passion under the bright light. Dreams turn reality. High aspirations, building up the fire of entire generations.
All right. Thank you to all my sponsors. I really appreciate you guys. So, but what are your thoughts so far on the game so far? What you're seeing, hearing, seeing, in terms of these two teams? New York, in terms of how they're playing, fundamentally sound for me, fundamentally sound. But again, that's me. That's my opinion. What are your thoughts? What is your perspective in reference to this game right here? So definitely put it in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. So quick update in terms of the stats. John Paul Jones has 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. She's 1 of 1 from the floor, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Breanna Stewart has 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 of 6 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the three-point line. Conversely, those two players have not taken a three-point shot at all. So that's important to keep in mind. Sabrina Ionescu, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. She's 3-11 from the floor, 1 of 6 from 3. Bernard Jelani is 7 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. She's 3 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 3 from three-point line. Courtney Vandersloot is 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 of 5 from the floor, 0 of 2 from three-point line. Nair Sabley has 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Kayla Thornton is 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Kennedy Burke is 3 points, no rebounds, no assists, 1 of 2 from the floor, 1 of 2 from three-point line. And Leona Febish has 5 points, 2 rebounds, no assists, 2 of 2 from the floor, 1 of 1 from the three-point line. For Vegas, Alicia Clark has 8 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. She's 3 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 3 from three-point land. Megan Gustafson is 2 points, 0 rebounds, 1 assist. She's 1 of 3 from the floor, 0 of 1 from 3. Chelsea Gray, 3 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 2 from 3. Kelsey Plum, 10 points, 0 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 2 from three-point land. Jackie Young has 8 points, 0 rebounds, 2 assists. She's 3 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 4 from three-point line. Egbo has 0 points. She's across the board, nothing. Kia Stokes has 0 points, 3 rebounds, no assists, 0 of 1 from the floor. Tiffany Hayes has 2 points, no rebounds, no assists, 1 of 1 from the floor. So that's it. As a team, Vegas is shooting 50% from 3, 7 for 14. And New York is, let me go here. Field goals overall. Vegas is 11 of 29, 37.9%, 7 of 14 from 3 for 50%. New York is 16 of 35 from the floor, 46%, 4 of 15 for 3 for 27%. Vegas is 4 of 4 from the free throw line, while New York is 9 of 10. New York is out rebounding Vegas 25 to 18. That's where you know that they're feeling it by not having Aja there. New York has 14 assists, while Vegas has 9. New York has 2 steals, Vegas has 3. New York has 3 blocks, Vegas has 2. New York has 3. But before they said on TV, it was 6. Okay. So you see how the reasons why New York is winning this game, how they're playing good team defense, rebounding defense, and moving the ball to find the open shooter. So that's important. And, I expect that to continue in the second half. Vegas, on the other hand, like I said, keep the ball out of Stewie's hands as best you can. And forcing New York to shoot contested threes. That's the thing. New York is not doing a good job shooting the threes, while Vegas is doing very well shooting the threes at 50%. And that's what they need to do. Continue to attack the paint offensively and then kick out to the open three-point shooter. So I'm expecting them to get back into that in the second half. But thank you all for being here, for sharing this experience with me. I really appreciate that. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the like button for Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and for the Hardcore Sports Network. Make sure you definitely subscribe to all of those channels. If you are also new, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. This way you know when We post new content. It's free for you guys. It doesn't cost you anything. And it helps us get our channels into the algorithm so we can continue to grow it and get it out to more people and let them see the great content that we do bring to them. Also, make sure you share on all other social media platforms. So it really helps us out. And look for more, bigger, and better things for everyone out of both of these networks. So, thank you for being here. Like I said, I really appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone who's tapped in the chat. If you have other things you want to talk about, please make sure you throw it there. I'll address it as long as it's respectful and it's not anything derogatory, demeaning, or something in that regard. Then, going to have a problem there. But other than that, thank you again. I really appreciate everybody. So, looking forward to the second half. I'm looking forward to New York continue to play the way they've been playing and secure this win and get them closer to securing that number one seed. They have the number one. I think they have the number one overall home record in the WNBA. Let me just double check that. Do they have home and road? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, New York is 15-2. Lynx are 15-3. So New York has the best home record. So as long as they continue to do what they're doing, and it's what we want, because they do have the best home record. I mean, matter of fact, they have one of the, if not the best, one of the best road records also. So, but yeah, definitely want to see New York be able to secure that number one seeding and have everything come through New York, because that would better position them to hopefully get their first WNBA championship, because that's needed. So definitely is something that's needed, especially now in New York with a lot of the other sports teams. So but really excited. I'm looking forward to seeing how New York transitions in the second half and seeing if they can go ahead and close this out and get this win, especially since Vegas is without their number one player. It looks like the Lynx. Did the Lynx win? Yeah, the Lynx won 78-71 against Washington. So Atlanta still leads Indiana. Okay. I guess they're asking the panel between Washington, Chicago, Atlanta, and Dallas, which team deserves the playoff. To me, it's either Atlanta or Chicago. Now if you want to say not Chicago because they lost Angel Reese, I do understand that logic. Don't fully agree with it if you earn it. But, I mean, Atlanta has worked hard. I mean, you do have Tina Charles there. So, I love her game. I love what she did for the Liberty. So, you know what? I'll go with Atlanta. They're the most deserving. I mean, some are going to argue Dallas because of Enrique Omuwale, but, and they're now just getting Satu Sabali back. So they're starting to get their rhythm, but they haven't done it all year. So to me, that's not fair to those other teams that have been here all year and really ground out. So, but who do you think? I'm going with Atlanta. Atlanta deserves to hit that 8th playoff spot. It'd be good Atlanta versus New York. Tina Charles going up against the Liberty, who she once played for, and there's a lot of transplanted New Yorkers down there. Who do you guys think deserves the 8th spot between Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, and Washington? Like I said, I'm going with Atlanta. So, that was a good question. That was a real good question that was posed there by somebody out in the Twitter sphere, however you want to categorize it. And not even going to touch that. I'm just traveling, looking into Twitter, just seeing what people are saying so far. Nothing too spectacular. So, um, so my record Scarlet Knight. Okay, good job. But all right, let me get back into here. Just waiting for the second half to begin. But come on, guys. Talk to me. Let me know what's your thoughts about this game so far. I see you guys watching. Let's interact. Let's have a conversation. I want to know what's your thoughts. I appreciate you guys wanting to hear what I think and hear my reactions. And I'm always give you my best. But I also want to hear what you have to say. You're part of this show too. So let me know what you think about the game so far. Who do you think is going to end up winning and why? But again, I'm just sitting back waiting for the second half to begin. I think I have to tighten this on that too. So, really excited there and broke down all the stats. Yeah, we went down the stats. Oh, this has the stats too for you guys too. And let me get rid of this screen. Here we go. There we go. So there's our stats breakdown, so you guys can always see it and know what's going on there too if you're watching on the YouTube channel. So, all right. So this second half is going to be pretty interesting, to see how Vegas can come back, how they can fight back, especially because you don't have Aja Wilson playing for you. Again, like I said, that was big when I saw that early. Didn't realize she wasn't playing, but it's still a game to be played, and New York, wants to secure that number one seed overall. So, and that will position them well, going into the playoffs. So. And again, New York, let me change the scoreboard too, because we're about ready to begin the second half. Rebecca Lobo is talking. And here we go. Clear this board so we can get ready for the second half. Put the both post the board. There we go. All right. All right, we're waiting to the inbound to start the second half. Sue's playing very well in the first half. All right, ball's inbounded to Sabrina. Toss it over to, looks like Phoebus is starting the second half. Okay, again, and who's not starting to? Into Stewie, all right, so second half started. You had Jones, Stewie, Phoebus, Stewart, and Renee Delaney isn't starting the second. Okay, so definitely want to watch what's going on there. Jackie Young has the ball because the ball went out of bounds off of New York. Ball was inbounds to Clark, who lost it, who got it. Phoebus ended up with it. And over to, Sabrina drove the lane and she missed a layup. So Jackie Young has the ball over to Megan Gustafson, who put up a three off the rim and rebounded. Laney is out there. Who am I missing? Oh, Courtney Vandersloot. Sloot is not starting in the second half. So Jonquil Jones, bad pass right there. So transition points, and Jackie Young got the layup. And right now it is 45-35. So, and ball, Brunei Chalani drove she was bumped. But they didn't call it, so okay. and she was hit on the hand when she was going up for the layup. So went out off of Laney, and ball is unbounded to Young over the half court line. And Young guarded by Sabrina Ionescu, and over to Kelsey Plum, and Plum up with a three, and it's good. So right now, 5 quick points. Vegas is down 45-38. Timeout by New York. Kelsey Plum has 13 points already, so need to do a better job. Defensively, Phoebus was there, didn't have her hands up. She needed to get in a better position and get her hands up. So I wonder what's happening with Vandersloot, why she's not playing in the second half, or is it just that, they just wanted to make a change to the starting lineup? Because Vegas started out quickly before in the first half. So right now, like I said, Vegas just has scored 5 quick points, and they've cut it down to 7. So New York took a quick timeout. So, and that's what that's what coach needs to do. So definitely to get get everything regrouped, and see how we can go from there. So and thank you to everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you to all my sponsors. Also, thank you to the Hardcore Sports Network and the Big Blue Crew. I mean, without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to do this, to reach this audience, and to get my platform out. So thank you, everyone, for being there. So, and I look forward to continue to bring you stuff like this, man. And I'm hopeful that you guys continue to like it. So, ooh, nice soda. So let's take a look at the scoring right now. Yeah, Kelsey Plum is up to 13 point. Young is at 10, so they have 2 in double figures. For New York, you have 3 players who possibly with a 3 can get into double figures, and Laney, Ionescu, and Jones. Trying to see if I can find anything that says why Laney is out right now. Don't see anything. Okay, so can't find anything. Yeah, I can't find anything. Okay, wait a minute. Let me try this route. New York Liberty. All right, so they got Steph there. Oh, they got the intros of all the players. Benija, Dawn Staley. All right, ball's inbounded to Sabrina. Over to Phoebus. Back to Sabrina. Trying to get the ball into Jonquel Jones. This is what you need to do. Over to Stewie with the reverse layup. And New York now is up 47-38. Good job, good movement. That's what you needed to do, New York. Over to Jackie Young. Switch off from Young to Gray in terms of guarding by Sabrina. And ball is, what happened there? All right, they said it was a foul on New York. It was ball flying around. But okay. See, and there we go. That's what I keep talking about. Once you get it into Jonquel Jones, they have to collapse. And if you're cutting, which Stewie did right there, you're going to get a nice layup. So that's a good job by New York. Ball into Plum. Got the ball over to Clark. Over to Jackie Young, who's guarded by Stewie. Rebound by Jonquel Jones, and she's bringing the ball up. Over to Phoebus. Over to Tucker's okay. We'll take it. How many fouls is it? I don't know how many fouls are in this quarter. So New York is going to have a side out there. So, and it said foul on Kelsey Plum. Stewie has the ball over to Jonquil Jones. Jonquil Jones and she's taking it, drove. I got the fake and layup and one. So right now, New York is up to 11, with Jonquil Jones going to the free throw line to get one. Looks like a foul on Jackie Young on the play, too. So got Young up in the air, and who reached in and got Jonquil Jones on the left elbow. So good job, Jonquil Jones with her dribbles. Shot is up, and the point is good. So New York is back up by 12. Inbound to Plum, who's moving up quickly. Gray over to Gustafson. Gustafson fumbled, and it's going to be a jump ball between Stewart and Gustafson. So there we go, and it's at the Aces circle, Aces basket circle. So Stewie and Gustafson going up, and the ball went up, and Sabrina Ionescu got the rebound over to Phoebish. Phoebish got the ball in the paint and got it over to Jones, who got fouled on the play. So Vegas is starting to pick up a lot of fouls here. So ball's going to be side out in New York. Just don't know how many team fouls Vegas has. So ball into Stewie, who's guarded by Clark. Over to Sabrina, off of the curl, and she missed the shot there. So, but it was a good open shot. Clark with the rebound. Gray with the over to up with the shot for Clark. Miss, rebound by Stewie, over to Phoebish, who attacked the paint. Got the rebound. Got the shot up. Miss, rebound tapped around by Stewie, over to Jonquil Jones, over to Stewart, who missed the shot. Rebound over to Plum, who's moving up quickly to take a shot. Ooh, good dribble. Got the underhanded scoop, and there's the layup there for Kelsey Plum. Good job by Kelsey Plum. So Phoebish has the inbound over the half court, over to Jonquil Jones. Over to Stewart, guarded by Young. Got the screen to Bernard Jelani, who's attacking the paint. Up and with the layup. Good job with the left-handed layup by Bernard Jelani. Inbound to Gray, who had to go over the half court to Young, over to Clark, over to Plum. Step back crossover. Missed the shot. Rebound by Bernard Jelani, who's bringing the ball up over the right half court line. Got a screen from Stewie over to Jonquil Jones from the deep three, and she hit the deep three. Ooh, good shot. New York is now up by 15, 55-40. 4:48 left in the quarter. Chelsea Gray brings the ball up over half court, looking to get the ball over to Alicia Clark, over to Plum. Plum to Gustafson with a corner three, and it's good. So it's inbounds to Stewart. Stewart has the ball, and she's driving with her handle and got a nice layup. So it's up to 14. Ball's inbounded to Plum. Plum took it, tried to lay it up, missed, contested by Phoebish. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina got it up, but it was a kickball when she tried to pass it by Chelsea Gray. So New York still has the ball. So, good handle by Stewie, man. Stewie has some nasty handle there. So, but New York's doing a good job rotating the ball, moving the ball, and also attacking the paint on the fast break. Ball's inbounded to Stewie, over to Naira Sabley, who's trying to get it to Laney, who was cutting, but there's a foul. There's a lot of fouls there by Chicago. Starting front court tonight, New York has 36, Vegas is 13. This is where they massaged it. So ball inbounded to Nyara, over to Stewart, to Sabally, over to Vandersloot. Stewie on the cut with the pull-up and the foul, foul and one. So New York is now up to 60, leading by 16, 59-43. That was a great cut by Stewie. And, with the drag off of the curl. And, Clark was trying to hold her. And Stewie just elevated and got the ball released. Nice shot in. And here's the free throw. And she got this free throw. So it's now 17-60-43. Ball is inbounded for Vegas. Ball's bounced around, deflected. Vegas still has it. There's the shot. And miss. And over the back by Kia Stoke. Kia Stoke went over the back of Naira Sabally, who had great position. So good job by New York. Another foul picked up by Vegas. Is this another team foul? Looks like it's a team foul. So Naira Sabally is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. So, and here it is, first shot. Got that one in. So New York now is up by 18, 61-43, 3:33 left in the third period. Sabally with her next shot. And she missed. Bounce off the rim. Rebounded by Kia Stokes. Ball is being brought up by Hayes. Hayes is guarded by Thornton. Here's a switch. Thornton is a rotate on to Jackie Young. Young now guarded by Stewie. Here's the shot. Naira Sabally has the ball. And what do they call it? Is it a jump ball or is it a foul? Looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Oh, no. Did they call a foul on Naira Sabally? Bench points for New York, 9-2 for Vegas. Oh, no, it's a jump ball. So Alicia Clark, 5'11", versus Naira Sabally, 6'5". So ball is up. And tipped and secured by Stokes. And ball tried to cut, get it over to Stokes, deflected, intercepted by Vandersloot over the half-court line, over to Sabally for 3. And there's the ball on the floor, and it's going to be another jump ball. This one is Naira Sabally, and Colston. Sabally and Colston are going to be jumping the ball. So is it going to be in the New York Knicks circle or the half-court circle? Yeah, they're going to do it at the half-court circle. So Sabally is having a discussion with the referee about something, about one of the plays. So, hey, she doesn't normally complain. So Sabally versus Colston, who's 5'11", and over to Sabally. One tip to Vandersloot, who tipped it back to Sabally. Vandersloot. Ooh, good cut by Sabally. Vandersloot attacked the paint. Sabally was coming and drew the defender, kicked it over to Sabally for a layup. So New York is up by 20 right now. I don't know who that is who took the shot. And a foul on New York play. Okay, so New York got a foul and drew a foul. I'm sorry, Vegas drew a foul on New York. So is it going to be a free throw? Oh, side out. Ball inbound. It looks like that's to Hayes. Over to Clark on the right elbow, right wing. over to Colston with a deep corner three, and she hits it. So ball inbounded to Phoebus. Phoebus brings the ball over to half court. New York is up by 17. Over to Nair Sabli, over to Vandersloot, who drives and shoots from the free throw line, misses. Rebound by Clark. Over, and I don't know who this is. Oh, it's out of bounds off of Vegas. So New York still retains the ball. Ball inbounded to Vandersloot. Vandersloot is bringing the ball up. Colston tried to steal, missed. Vandersloot brought it over half court. Got the screen by Sabali, and there's a foul by Colston who reached in. So looks like Vandersloot should be going to the free throw line. New York is in the bonus, so definitely 2 shots for New York. New York is up by 17, 1:39 left in the third period. So New York's doing a good job moving the ball, moving around themselves. Courtney missed her first free throw. So it's still 63-46. New York has 2 games this week against Dallas, Tuesday and Thursday. Friday on Ion, you have Vegas at the Fever. Courtney hit her second shot, Connecticut at the Phoenix. So those are some of the big games this week. New York is up 18, 64-46. Hayes dribbled the ball and bobbled it around over to Stokes. Colston with the shot. Rebound by Stokes over to Clark, who hit a 3-pointer. So right now, New York is up 15. And ball moving around. Shot by Vandersloot, who missed. Over to Thornton. Over to Nyara. Down the lane to Burks. And out of bounds off of Kennedy Burks. So turnover by New York. So 50.3 seconds left in the third period. And that's Martin for Vegas. That's what I was thinking about. Ball inbounded to Hayes. Hayes is bringing it over the half-court line, guarded by Phoebus. Letting the clock wind down. Phoebus with the defense, and a foul by Phoebus. Let her go. You had time. Just play back a little bit. Show good pressure, but you back up a little bit. So, we'll see what happens from here. All right, so Martin is going to inbound for Vegas. And ball is deflected. Stolen by New York. Burks with the shot. It was off. Rushed the shot. She shouldn't have shot it. Should have taken her time, reset, kicked the ball back out. That was a bad decision by Burks. Vegas is taking it down for the last shot. Guarded by Phoebus. Here comes a screen to her right. Hayes is attacking the paint. And looks like it's a foul on Kayla Thornton on Tiffany Hayes. So 8.5 seconds. Hayes looks like she's going to the free throw line. Yeah, it's a foul on Kayla Thornton there. So Hayes is at the line shooting 2. First one is up, and it's good. 14-point lead. Sabrina Ionescu is being subbed in for Phoebus with 8.5 seconds. Second shot is by Tiffany Hayes is up, and it's good. So it's a 13-point lead. Inbound to Vandersloot, who gets the ball over quickly. She's driving the lane. She put the shot up, and she missed, and that will end the third quarter. So New York is up by 13, 64-51 at the end of the third period. So still good job by New York. Right now, it looks like they're resting a lot of their key players, or at least getting them rest. So definitely appreciate that. If you can do that as you get yourself ready for the for the for the playoffs. So New York's up by 13, doing a good job. So as long as they can continue to play like this, they're going to come away with this victory here. So let's see. You have, in terms of scoring, Alicia Clark with 11, Hayes with 4, Colson with 3, Stokes and Martin with nothing, Kelsey Plum 15, Young 10, Gustafson 5, Gray 3 for New York. UNESCO with 7, Vandersloot with 3, Burke with 3, Sabali with 3, Thornton with nothing, and Brianna Stewart with 21, Jonquil Jones with 13, Laney with 9, and Phoebus with 5. I figure, Stewart and Laney, for the most part, will rest. Maybe Jonquil Jones. And, you'll run with, the lineup that you currently have for the most part. Let's Vandersloot, get some work, and Sabrina, get her shots up, until it's late. Then you'll start bringing in the rookie and the rest of the bench there. So, but definitely appreciate New York, what they're doing, like what I'm seeing. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you can attack the paint, get rotate your 3-point shooters into the open spot. If you can get the ball to them, do so. Just be smart. Do not take bad shots. Don't take bad shots where you're missing, and then you're allowing Vegas the opportune time to, hit open shots. So, just be smart and waste time a little bit, in a sense. Let the clock run. So, again, New York is leading 64-51. Thanks, everyone, for being here again. I really appreciate you all. So, wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So, thank you. Thank you to the network. And thank you to the Liberty for playing this great game, and allowing me to cover you guys. So, and let me give you an update on the other scores. Atlanta ended the third 69-66 over Indiana. That's the only other WNBA game being played. Las Vegas Raiders over the Chargers, LA Chargers 7-6. Denver Broncos over the Seattle Seahawks 10-9. Dallas Cowboys over the Cleveland Browns 14-3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Washington Commanders 13-7. And those are the late games right now. And then you have Detroit and the Los Angeles Rams late tonight. So, all right. So we just got one more quarter for the Liberty to come away with the victory here. So let's see what happens going forward. So. All right. LA, Miss LA. She is the diva of New York. The best mascot that is out there. Vegas has the ball. They're bringing the ball up. Okay, Bernard Laney is still in. Stewie is in. So you got, 4 of your starters in with Kayla Thornton. Tiffany Hayes drives, gets the ball over to Martin, who put the ball up, missed, rebound by Jonquil Jones, get it over to Stewie. Over to Jonquil, who hit the paint. To Thornton, deep corner 3, missed, but that was the right shot. I definitely can appreciate that one. So rebound up to Hayes, who brings the ball up, and she takes a deep 3 and she hit. So it's now a 10-point lead. Ball's inbound to Stewart. Stewart guarded by Clark. Over to Jonquel Jones. Up to Stewie. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina got bumped. Stewart up with the shot, and she missed the shot. Hayes coming down on the rebound, driving the lane, trying to find someone, pulls it back out, steps up, shoots the three off the back rim, rebound by Laney, who brings the ball up, gets the ball into Jonquel Jones, guarded by Stokes. And, oh, man, starting to be some sloppy play by New York. Breanna Stewart was trying to drive, and the screen was not set in time. It was too late, and she got called for the foul. Yes, it was a foul. It's a moving screen. Some of that is on Stewie. Stewie needs to wait, but if she can't, then Jonquel needs to play back. Ball inbound by Vegas over to Chelsea Gray. Vegas has an opportune time to cut it to single digits. Over to Stokes. Stokes gives it to Young. Young drives, and she's fouled by Phoebish on the body. So if Young is going to go to the line, has an opportune time to cut it to 8. This is what New York does not need. They do not need this. So they need to play a little bit better. They need to be smarter, and they need to, again, attack the paint. I know they're trying, but they need to do a better job. Even if you get Jonquel Jones a screen down in the paint to get her positioning, but do a better job. Shots are up, and both shots are good, and now it's a 8-point game. So it's 64-56. Sabrina Ionescu brings the ball up. And she turns the ball over, trying to get it over to Brenasia Laney. Vegas now has an opportune time to get this to 6 points. Ball's inbound over to Gray, over to Young, who gets the ball over to Gray, penetrates. Gray tries to kick it out to Young, and ball's turned back over to New York. So New York has an opportunity to get this back. Ball inbounded to Sabrina. Sabrina is guarded by Hayes. Over to Brenasia Laney. Over to Jonquel Jones. Over to Laney again. Laney into the paint. Free throw line shot. Jonquel Jones tips the... Ooh! Ooh! Oh, my goodness. Brenasia Laney is down. Brenasia Laney is down. She got hit. Her knee buckled terribly. She's on the ground holding her knee. The way she buckled with her knee, man, it didn't look good. It did not look good. Holding, her teammates are crowding around. That did not look good. Ooh, she got bumped by Jonquel Jones. And when I say her knee buckled underneath her ankle, her knee were going in one direction while her body was going in the other direction. That doesn't look good. That really, and it's the knee she just came back from where she had surgery. That does not look good. Hope and pray everything works out. That's what's most important, and nothing serious, no major damage to her knee. So, if it's a sprain, okay, you can live with that. So, oh man, that's tough right now. It's real tough. Oh man. All right, so right now it's 64-56 with a timeout. The ball went out of bounds off of New York, so it'll be on the Vegas end in the left, in front of the Vegas bench. Um, there's 7:13 left on the quarter. Whenever we come back, after we find out, what happened with Brenai Jelani. So my thoughts and my prayers are going to her and her family and the Liberty fan base. Like I said, I hope everything is ultimately is all right. Worst case scenario is just a sprain, and she can, take some time, right now to work through that and then get back out on the court, man. But that didn't look good. It's just like in football when your leg gets caught with you and you got a pile up coming down on you where your leg is going one way and your body is going the other way, going backwards while the knee is going forward and to the side. So just hope everything is all right for her, though. All right, so we're still in commercial break. Like I said, just waiting for it to come back. And 64-56, New York over Vegas. New York overall has a record of 28-6, while Vegas has a record of 22-12. So 6-game lead for New York over Vegas. So all right, so yeah, the knee buckled. Whew. Yeah, it totally folded. Like I said, um, she was being helped up. All right, so you have Kayla Thornton in for her right now. Ball is inbounded to Gray in front of the bench. Chelsea Plum with the deep three, and she hits it, and it's now a 5-point game. Inbound to Ionescu, over to Stewart. She drove the lane, and they said there's an offensive foul charged by Stewart on Gray. Gray looked like she reached in there, but ball's in bounds. Gray has the ball, guarded by Thornton. Thornton is doing a good job defensively. Over to Plum. Plum goes up with the shot, lays it up, and it's now a 3-point game. Inbound to Stewart. Inbound to Ionescu. Over to Jones. And there's a foul by Plum, bodied her. Plum is saying there's a foul down at the other end. All right, so ball's inbounded to Stewart, who's guarded by Gray. Stewart attack is a switch off by Young. And the ball gets deflected out of bounds because Stewart took the shot. There was a lot of body there. All right, so Las Vegas is going to rebound. I know New York is totally thinking about Hayes has the ball guarded by Stewart. Hayes tried to get the ball, deflected by Phoebus. Phoebus over to Stewart. Stewart brought the ball up, who was tripped. And Chelsea Gray is arguing that she didn't trip her. Ooh, Chelsea Gray didn't trip her. Stewie tripped on her own feet. Okay, so inbound to Stewart, to Phoebus. Tried to lay it up over Stokes and missed it. Rebound to Plum. Plum is taking it up the lane. Over to Stokes. Chelsea Gray with the deep three. And the ball went out of bounds. And it's New York ball. All right, so ball inbound to Stewart. Vegas is starting to get a lot more physical now, and because the referees are allowing it, over to Stewart, back over to Sabrina, over to Jonquel Jones, who's triple team. Stewart has the ball to UNESCO with the three. Missed it off the front rebound. Hayes has the ball, dribbling, attacking. Air ball layup. She has an air ball layup. Didn't even see that. Over to UNESCO. Man, they are mauling Jonquel Jones. Thank you for the foul on that one. That was definitely a foul. I mean, they were all over her. So, showing, yeah, they were all over Stewart on that last shot, but they didn't call it. All right, so ball's inbounded to Sabrina. Sabrina up, in with the layup. Good shot by Sabrina. Good way to fight through the physical play from Vegas. Ball's inbounded to Plum. She's bringing it over half court, calling the play, guarded by Phoebish. Here comes the screen from Gray. Switch to UNESCO. She's dribbling, trying to take in the paint. And there's the foul by Sabrina. So Plum is going to be going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Definitely was a foul by Sabrina. I think if she just had kept her hands up, she would have been fine. Yeah, she brought her hands down. If she didn't bring her hands down, she would have been fine because the way she was shooting it, I don't think it would have went in. Plum's first shot is up, and it's in. So it's a 4-point lead now. Good job for Vegas for fighting back, man. Definitely have to respect them, for that. So, here's the second shot. And it's good, and it's a 3-point game now. So, Klay Thompson is sitting next to Paige Bucher. Ball's over into Phoebus's hand, into Jonquel Jones, who shoots a 3. And she missed the 3. Rebound by Plum. Plum's attacking the paint, pulls it back out, and she's trying to dribble, trying to find the opening, pulls it all the way back out to close to the half-court line. Phoebus is there in position. Here comes the screen to her left. Jonquel Jones, they're blitzing her. And over to Colson, who puts the shot up, and it goes in. Wow, what a shot. 1-point game there. So that was a right-handed hook. Good job by Vegas, man. Vegas is fighting hard back, man. Sabrina gets the screen from Stewie. Sabrina with the deep. There's a deep shot from Sabrina. She missed the shot, but Stewie went up for the rebound, and she was hooked, and there was a foul call. So, but that was a good shot by Colston. I mean, she just threw it up. I have to admit that, but it was a good shot. Good contest from Kayla Thornton. And, hey, the shot went up and it went in. And ball's in bounds. And tried to steal by Colston. And just threw it up at the rim because she was falling out of bounds. And it's going to be New York's ball. So, Colston is playing quick. Inbounds to UNESCO, who's bringing it over to Phoebus. Phoebus got the screen from Jonquel Jones, over to Sabrina with the shot. Stewie with the attempted rebound, and it was deflected out of bounds by Vegas. 3:19 left to play in this game, man. This is a big fight back from Vegas, man. Inbounds to Vegas now takes the lead. Oh, she missed the shot. Colston had an open layup. No one was there, and she missed it. And New York gets the shot, gets the ball over to Phoebus, and she hits the 3. Wow, that was big. That was big. Oh, it was a 2-pointer. They said it was a 2-pointer. Okay, that was a big turnover. That was a big play right there. All right, New York has, sorry, Vegas has the ball. Plum has it. She's looking. She's attacking Phoebish. Inbound to Sabrina. What they're doing is they're attacking Sabrina. They're being physical with her, and she's a little bit careless with her shots. Colson is attacking. Sabrina's looking. There's a shot. She puts it up, and she's answering back. So it's now New York by 2. Inbound to Colson, over to Kelsey Plum. She's on the right part of the court. At the free throw line, gets the screen from Jonquel Jones. There's the shot up, and it's deflected out of bounds. It's off of New York. So it's 1:59 left in the game. Wow, I can't believe she missed that shot. Wow, this is big. I thought that was a 3. That looks like a 3-point shot. The ref said it's a 2. I guess can you look at it? All right, there's a timeout, so I'm going to take a timeout, and I'll be right back after this.
Hop on the A train, feel the vibe, Get out travels, we got sights, right? Dream destinations, come alive, Sporting events or the nightlife, tight. Brooklyn roots, we bring it back. Yo, vacation spots, don't pack light. Nah, concert stages, romance flicks. Yeah, we got your back. Hit the site, ayy. Travel plans, we keep it real. Pack your bags, it's the deal. Worldwide, we make it hot. Catch your flights, don't miss the clock. Tick, romantic getaways, top spots. Sporting events, we never stop. Nah, concert vibes, feel the bass. Boom, exotic places, set the pace. Fast, vacation dreams within your grasp. Yo, hit us up, enjoy the blast. Yeah, plan your trip, buckle in. Get out, travels, let the fun begin.
All right, so we'll be back. We're coming back. Still in a regular commercial break here. New York is up 70-68. Vegas has done a great job fighting back. New York, remember, was up at one point by 20 points in the third quarter, and Vegas has fought back. They've done a great job. They haven't given up. They're winning the fourth quarter right now by 11 points, 17-6. So they need to continue to keep doing what they're doing. New York has to settle in. Continue to get the ball to Stewart and allow Stewart to work her wonders. Jonquel Jones also needs to continue to get touches in the paint to force a shot collapse. Sabrina Ionescu is now having a great night, 5 of 19 from the floor, 1 of 9 from three-point line. So she has to do a better job there. But when she gets the opportune time to, take the shot, take it. Don't be afraid to take it. Because shooting 40% from the floor. So Phoebish also needs to get some touches. I mean, she's 3 or 4 overall. So, if you can set something up for her to get some shots. So still haven't heard anything on Bernard Laney. I was trying to look to see if I saw anything in reference to, her injury. So I'll keep you guys updated if I hear anything. So, Klay Thompson with the 35. All right, so when we come back, you got Vegas with the open shot and Thornton with the shot, and now Vegas is up by 1. So it's 71-70, 154 left in the game. First lead for them since they were down 22-20, 24-22. So they were down 20, like I said earlier. So they've done a great job to come back and get the lead. So New York just needs to settle in. I mean, the game is not over. It's plenty of time. So Settle in, set yourself up, and because right now they seem to be playing a little rattle. Like they're feeling pressure. There is no pressure. No matter what happens in this game, you're still in first place. So it's a tough blow, but you definitely can fight back. So right now, they just need to go ahead and set up their offensive play. Expect a certain level of physical play from Vegas. I'm expecting it, and you just got to fight through it. And that's just the bottom line. Don't worry about the referees making calls. Just focus on what you have to do. In terms of your play assignment. And you were hitting the boards hard before and getting the rebounds. That's also one thing you need to focus on. But set good screens, move the basketball, make sure that you're cutting the ball at the appropriate time, and then shoot the rock. When you have an open shot, take the shot. So, but yeah, this has turned into, you even have Devin Booker at the game. So, yeah, like I said, you have a lot of the NBA royalty, a lot of stars. So, ball's inbound over to Jonquel Jones. I don't understand why there's no foul on that play. There was a foul. There should have been a foul. They're not giving them the fouls there, but it's going to be a jump ball at the Liberty Circle line. Jonquel Jones, I don't know who else it is. The one thing I will say for Jonquel, when she had the ball, make sure that, if you're going to put it on the floor, there's nobody around. She's jumping with Kelsey Plum. So Kelsey is directing everyone for Vegas. So Jonquel is setting everything up. What happened? It's New York ball. I don't know what happened. I think they must have called a foul on Vegas. Yeah, it must have been a foul on Vegas, or a violation. So ball's inbound. It's inbounded to Stewie. Stewie is guarded by Gray. There's a fight for the rebound. Chelsea, I'm sorry, there it is. Hands in. Balls are fighting around. Sabrina with a shot, and it was blocked. Sabrina can't believe there's no foul. No foul was called on that. There was a foul. Oh my goodness, was it a foul? She's all on her shoulder. The referees are swallowing the whistles. Ball's inbound to Stewart. Stewart fights, takes the lane, Thank you for the foul call. Thank you for the foul call. This is getting crazy with these officials. I mean, I understand, let them play it out, but they're mauling them. All right, so Stewie's going to go to the line, and she's going to shoot 2 shots. And Kelsey Plum is complaining. I don't know what the hell she's complaining about. You mauled her. Okay, you got hit in the face. It's because of you mauling her. So Stewie at the line with the first free throw, and she missed it. She missed the first free throw. She was 5 for 5 for the day, and now she missed the shot. All right, so Vegas has their starting 5 in. Kelsey Plum is out there directing where everyone should be. Sabrina gets the next shot. It's up. She missed both free throws. Stewie missed both free throws there. That's big. So rebound to Vegas. Kelsey Plum has the ball. New York is in their defense. Vegas keeps running the same play. Plum is at the free throw line. Here comes the screen. She's attacking Sabrina Ionescu. Deep three-pointer and air ball. She missed it. So they purposely set that up to attack Sabrina. They're saying Sabrina can't guard anyone. So there you go. So missed the shot. So now it's 56.1 seconds left in the game. New York has the ball. Inbound to Sabrina. Sabrina is bringing it up off the left side of the basketball court over the half court line. She's attacking Colson, and the ball goes in. 43.6 seconds left, and Sabrina lets out a massive screen. New York is up by one now, 72-71. So 46.3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So timeout for Vegas. Looks like they have they have three timeouts left and a challenge. So New York has two timeouts. And Sabrina set up Colston where she drove, spun, went to the left. Colston went flying by. Ball rim hit the backboard and then goes back into the court. So fans are excited. They're making a lot of noise there, which I could hear it and feel the energy. But right now, New York has the lead. So this is big. This defensive series is big right now. I can expect them to pretty much do the same thing that they've been doing. Get the ball to Chelsea Plum. Start at the right side by the half court line. Set up a screen onto her left. Trying to get it to be Sabrina Ionescu, who she screens, and try and attack Sabrina Ionescu, whether attack the paint or try and get an open shot over the top of her. So New York, conversely, has to pay attention to that. Don't let any penetration into the lane. I wonder if you're going to make a change and put Sabrina down. So I expect they're going to try and get a switch off or Chelsea Plum on Sabrina Ionescu, trying to attack the paint if possible. And kick it open to an open three-point shot or an open shot. I don't want to say three-pointer. So right now, Phoebish is the one guarding Plum. Gray is inbounding, guarded by Stewie. And right now, the ball is inbound to Colston. And there goes the shot. There is up. And they said it went out off of New York. So I can't see what the shot was. Here's the inbound to Plum, who pulls it back out, guarded by Jones. She's attacking the paint. There's the shot put up. Rebound by Phoebish over to Sabrina Ionescu, who has the ball, bringing it up. She's holding the ball to get fouled. And they foul her with 22 seconds left. So this is getting really exciting now, going down to the final moment. So let me see what's happening here. The game scoreboard went out. I got the scoreboard up for you. Sorry, I was so into the game. All right, Sabrina with the first shot, and it's up and in. Let me get the scoreboard back up for you guys. All right, Sabrina is going to be getting the second shot. And I guess Vegas will be calling a timeout after this. Sabrina has the shot. He has the ball at the line. That shot is up. She missed the shots. She missed the shot. Man, that's 3 shots by Stewart and Ionescu. That's 3 points that they would be up by 5 right now. So right now Vegas has it. They call timeout. It's 19.1 seconds left on in the game. So right now, to be honest with you, I'm going to make a defensive adjustment. I'm taking Sabrina out. I have to take her out and put your best defensive team in there. Players who can handle switching off. That's extremely important right now that New York does this. So this way they can, worry about. Oh, you got Aja Wilson, talking to her teammates too. And you got Coach Hammond with her coaches designing a play right now, what they want to run. But if I'm New York, that's the one thing that's the first. You have Phoebish. If you have Kayla Thornton in there, Stewie, John Quill Jones, And the last one, whether you put in um, Kennedy Burke, that's someone that you can definitely put in right now. So Vegas is all circled around Becky Hammon as far as what the play is. So right now they have it. New York is making a lot of noise, and they're coming out. Let me see. Is Sabrina going to be out there? You got 19.1 seconds. Sabrina's still out there. Okay, so I guess she's going with her same lineup that was out there before. So, yeah, the Vegas can't advance the ball because when they got the rebound, they moved it. So it has to be at the three-quarter point line of the floor. So they can't move it up. So ball's inbounded to Jackie Young, who's guarded by Kayla Thornton. Young's at the left free half court line. Switch. There's a switch over to Sabrina Ionescu. Young is attacking the paint, and there's a put the shot up, and she missed it. And Jonquel Jones got the rebound, and there's a foul. So they fouled Jonquel Jones. So there's 2.5 seconds left in the game. Jonquel, if she hits both of these, game is done. Plain and simple. Just hit both shots, and the game is done. And this will be a big win for New York. But Young went down the lane. There was a foul there. There was a foul there by Stewart. Jones got the shot. Yeah, Stewie got her on her left elbow. Jonquel hit the first shot, so New York is up by 3. Worst case scenario, game will be tied by any type of a crazy shot. All right, they just made a substitution for Vegas. They put Kia Stokes in just to get the rebound in case of anything. Here's Jones with the next shot. And she hit both. She hit both shots, so New York is up 4. With her hitting that shot, that means she has hit 8 of 9 free throw shots. So they took the timeout to advance the ball to half court because you can do that in the WNBA. So right now, very simply, New York, no fouls. Let them shoot the 3. Let them shoot any shot. Just no fouls. And ball is inbounded to Kelsey Plum, and she went up for the shot, but Sabrina Ionescu blocked it, and that's the end of it. So New York ends up winning this game. Good way to fight back, 75-71. I got to give credit to Vegas, though. I definitely have to give credit to Vegas and Kelsey. She finished with 25.6 assists and 3 rebounds. This team fought back. They showed why they're defending champions. But why this is even more important for New York, they fought back. And they fought back because they wanted this. They wanted to go undefeated at home, during the season against Vegas, and they've won the series 3-0. These two teams meet in the playoffs. This is going to be an all-out war. I'm telling you now, it will be an all-out war if these two teams are able to meet up in the playoffs. So I look forward to that day that happens. I love games like that. I love games like this. Congratulations to New York for winning this game and further moving themselves up into securing the number 1 position. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it as much as I did. New York Liberty end up winning this game again, 75-71. They are now going to be on the season 29-6. Vegas with the loss will drop to 22-13. But then again, I also keep in mind that Aja Wilson didn't play. She'll be ready for the next time these two teams play. So, but again, thanks again to everyone for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so to Coach A. Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and the Hardcore Sports Network. All the members of each of these networks, man, we all bring you some great content, and I hope you guys really appreciate it. So follow me. I'm going to be jumping around, checking out a couple of games, football games tonight. And we'll see where we go from there. So, but thank you to Dewani for tapping in, Mosley, RC All Iowa, Caitlin Fevers Aces, Iman Perry, Daniel Berry, Thanks for tapping into the chat, talking with me. To those of you who, follow through and rock with me all night, thank you. This was a great win. The New York Liberty ended up winning 75-71 over the Vegas Aces. So with that, like I always say in sports, make sure you turn it on and turn it up. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.